Hello, welcome to Boarding with Niramas. I'm Joseph, I'm here with Racco. We're gonna dive back into Gloomhaven for a third video here. It's going to be, I don't know, it's gonna be a lot of episodes in this series, I reckon, because it's a long campaign, but I do want to play through it all. And I don't want to do it off cam, I want to do it on camera, so that those of you out there that wants to later on, maybe you're watching this a year from now, who knows, you will be able to watch the whole thing, right? You can binge it all. You know, I know some people just have it like in the background while they're doing other stuff or whatever, but they enjoy just seeing the whole campaign, right? So I will say that I promised to stream today, and there's going to be a bunch of streams this week, but I am a bit tired, so this is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm aiming for like an hour instead of 2 hours. The first two episodes were 2 hours each, but I was awoken really early this morning by some guys that are renovating my house, like, you know, putting in new windows and stuff, and so I've been up all day. Yeah, so I'm a bit tired, and as tomorrow I will not stream as well because they will continue working on the house tomorrow, so I'll probably stream on Thursday or Friday, depending on if they get done with the whole thing. But again, it's really exhausting to have like people in your house like doing work on it. I mean, shouldn't complain. It's good to get it done, but all right. So let me know in the live chat if there's any issues with the sound levels or anything like that. But we have the same sound levels that I had yesterday, so I think everything is fine. And I think we can just dive into it and get started playing. So we have like a choice to make here, like who do we want to side with, because we have two different sort of characters that we've met that are offering us the next step in the main quest. So we could go in Gloomhaven here, we could go to this what's it called, the warehouse, and search the warehouse rooms for Jexera, which is what this figure that we met wanted us to do. Or we can go and do what Jexera wanted us to do, which is what I think I tend to like. I'm leaning towards wanting to do that because I think we got some indications that she's not, you know, she might be an evil person. She sent us to kill some innocent Inox over there, obviously. But then we're going to this diamond mine instead, and we already started on the like minus reputation, like the evil path here, me and Draco over here, the brute and the mine thief. So let's continue here. We'll travel over here. We're probably gonna get a road event in the on the road. Hopefully, here we go, an encounter. Hopefully we don't get like cursed or something before the dungeon here, because that's so hard. You're headed through a mountainous region when the ground begins to shift and shake beneath you. Taken off your guard, you fall to your knees. The tremors continue uninhabited, I don't know, and grow stronger. You hear a rumbling as rocks begin to tumble down the mountainside. So we can try to find a clearing where we can avoid the falling rocks. That sounds pretty good. Or we can take cover under a nearby outcropping and wait out the earthquake. Wow, it's hard to know, like, sometimes you can guess on these choices, like what's the consequences, but on this one, I don't know. Let's take cover under this and try to wait it out. No, wow. The outcropping proves to be an unstable place to hide. You're quickly buried in rubble, so we both start the next scenario with 4 damage. Wow, that's a lot. Like the mine thief has, like, I don't know, what is it, 7, 8 health? That's 4 damage. Wow, and we don't really have much healing. That's like the thing we're lacking with this party, really.
Ignoring Argis's warnings, you head into the diamond mine. Sinister machinations is, of course, a troubling phrase to throw around, but the phrase considerable reward trumps that in a heartbeat. Heading into the damp underground cavern, you were expecting to find a few scraggly vermlings to make easy work of. You certainly weren't expecting a pack of vicious hounds guarding the entrance. Finding this diamond may prove more difficult than originally anticipated.
Okay. Oh, so it's battle gold time. This is fun. So here, die hard. Never allow your character hit point value to drop below half your maximum hit point value. That's not gonna work. Because we will start the scenario with 4 damage. Gain 7, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Gain 7 or fewer experience points, which we'll just see. If it works, it works. I'm not gonna chase it too hard. And here we're back to, oh, we got the purist earlier. Use no items. And we just bought this leather armor and this dagger. And we have the boots. I don't like that. Or it's workhorse, gain 13 or more experience points. Okay, let's do that. I mean, I have no idea. 13, I don't know how hard that is, but let's go for that. Because, yeah, we bought the armor for the Mind Thief and the dagger. So dagger can poison, and the armor will, if we activate it, the enemy will get disadvantage. And the brute got, what's it called? Boots of Striding. So now it can move +2. And this item is good because it can refresh when you long rest. And it's so good together with the trample that the brute has. Hey, Ime. Yeah, this is the scenarios here is the same as in the board game, Gloomhaven campaign, which is so cool. And hey, Bjorn is here as well. I know, Bjorn, you play this game, right? Or at least we play the adventure mode together. But this is so cool that it's actual campaign. It's just like in the board game. There's a few tweaks, I think, just, you know, I think there's a few tweaks to how, like, retirement works and so on of the characters, but overall it's the same thing. It's just that you don't need to spend, like, 30-40 minutes on each scenario setting everything up, and also it's so good because here you get the surprises. Like, when you set it up in the board game, you see from the start, like, oh, so here's a room over there, and it's going to be some skeletons in there or whatever. Here you have no clue. You open a door and you see what happens, which is how the game is supposed. This is how you should play the game. Alright, so let's get into it. So, this is so bad. Mind Thief starts with 3 health because we took 4 damage on the road event, the encounter on the way here. So this is going to be rough. And these hounds, here's an elite hound, they all have like a innate ability of retaliate. So this the normal one has 1 here, and this guy has 2, which is so rough. Because if you hit them in close combat, we're gonna take damage back, and both of our characters are close combats. So this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard. This is just the start. Then we're going to. Okay, so here we have loot the objective here is to loot the ornate chest, which is not in here. I guess it's later on. And kill the merciless overseers. That sounds almost like a boss. I don't know if we can do this. I mean, considering that encounter and we took so much damage. We're gonna try, but yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, I don't want to hit them up close. They don't have that much health, though. I think I'll do Spare Dagger, and on the bottom part, maybe just a shield. Or the heal, I guess. Yeah, the heal is probably better, so let's do that. And again, this place looks pretty small. It's just like one big room in here. But I think this is a good dungeon to do the rats in. I didn't switch up the cards, so I have the same cards that I had for the last dungeon, where I had both the rats in here. Both the Gnawing Horde, which is the, what's it called? Like the smaller one, but it has poison, and the bigger one, the Wretched Creature. So I think we just want to get one of these out right away, and I think we'll go for the, big one. So on the top part, and we don't have to start here. We can start like there. I'm not sure that, again, I don't want to, like, I can't attack these close up now because only 3 health. I need to just pop the potion, I guess, right away. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So there's no good, like, top thing to do. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna do the top here. So what will be the bottom? That's move and heal, right? Yeah. You know what? Let's start back here then to be a bit more safe, and then move and heal. But we want to go later. On the other hand, if we go closer here, if we start like here, we could put the rat. We're still gonna be able to move twice though. Now let's start back here. Let's do this. So move and heal and wretched creature. And yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. We don't know what they are going to do, but Hound is gonna move 5. Wow, the elite is both of them are moving a lot. So, but only attack for 2. That's pretty good. I prefer that. So now we can just. I think we'll go on the side here. Because the thing is, since the Mind Thief acted first now, they will go for the Mind Thief if they have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I almost don't want to move. Because now they have to go for the brute skip movement. Yeah, I think this is a smart way to go here. It's weird. I mean, if we didn't have the damage to start off, that would have been a different situation. But I'm gonna play it a bit careful here because I don't wanna. The thing is, if we take too much damage here early, that means we're gonna have to like start burning cards, and that's so bad. Not gonna use the potion now though, because he has 5, so that would be not be my. You know, he can't have more than 7 health, so I don't wanna miss out on that. And the brute is fine though, at 10 health here. Let's hit this one. And now it's not that dangerous. Like, if he only has 1 health, we can't hit him up close. Because as long as he dies, then he can't retaliate. So, and the brute also has a healing potion. That's one thing we just bought for him, but we don't need it right now, I think so. Just 1 damage, that's okay. And he's oh no, he's critting the rat. Oh wow, he just killed the rat straight out. So that's so terrible. Because that, like, it's not like we can summon it again. Like, we lose the card. When it's gone, it's gone. Huh. I have a little bit of an idea here, actually. Yeah, let's go this way. And we're gonna get the other rat out then? I think so. So with this we can stun, and then let's get the other rat out there. That was unlucky. Yeah. So the elite hound is going to attack for 2, add +2 if the target is adjacent to any of the hound's allies. Ooh, that's nasty. So like right now, if they hit the brute, he's going to get +2, he's going to do an attack of 4. And the same goes for the normal, so we really need to make sure they are not next to each other. But I think they will move in such a way as well, so that they are. Okay, this is going to be tricky, but let's do the stun on the elite, of course. Because he's the most dangerous one. And then let's get the rat out there. This rat actually has more health than the bigger one. I mean, I like this rat more in a sense because it poisons, but the problem is that it only moves 1, so it tends to lag behind when we start moving around. Okay, so he did hit the rat, and he's gonna hit the brute, but it could have been worse. Now we're gonna use the potion. It could have been worse, since, well, he was next to, yeah, that's why he did so much damage. Okay. So now let's attack both of these. That's good. And I totally forgot. Oh, I was so stupid. I should have done it the other way. That's why I picked the other card, because I was going to put on the thing so the next 3 times we take damage, we don't take any damage. Then we were going to hit them so that retaliate wouldn't go through. I forgot about that, so now we have a problem here. Yeah, so now we took a bunch of damage. You see this one, this is what I was going to use. And I had to use that first, obviously. I felt like I can do that. No. Okay, so now I don't think we're going to use it. Instead, we're just going to move here. Because now it doesn't make sense to use it, so. Wow, yeah. It's very easy to just miss something in this game. They all have 1 health now, so I'm not that worried now. I think we have a good chance to just kill them without the retaliation going off. So let's do these two. And here we want to go early so the rat can act before them, hopefully, so they can kill something. And then an attack, I guess. I think actually the mind's weakness. I like to have that argument out there. So move 4 attack. Wow, they're going so quick. 6? It's insane. And they're going to immobilize. Oh, this is rough. Oh, miss, at least. This is like one of the worst start here for a scenario that I ever been through. And the second rat is killed. Wow. Oh, I can't believe this. Okay, well. Why am I streaming tonight? What is that? He has 1 health left, and I draw the miss modifier card, which means all of a sudden he's not dead, which means he's to retaliate. Yeah. That's insane. Like, we can't move. That's insane. Okay, so... Well, he's disarmed at least. That went through even though... Yeah. Okay, so let's... Oh, we're getting so unlucky. Okay, let's move up here. Let's do the mind's weakness on one of these because he's disarmed, so it doesn't make sense to... And poison doesn't make sense here either. Okay, so he died at least. That's good. Alright, so now we just need anything here. Just any attack. Whatever attack. Attack 3. I mean, that's reshuffle because, you know, so the miss card is in there again. That's how the game works. But we'll just do that. They're probably going to act before us, though. That's a huge problem with these dogs. They're so quick to act. That's a huge problem. Most enemies... Oh, now they're going... most enemies are slower than we are. 83. So hopefully... I mean, they're doing strong attacks now, but hopefully they will never get the chance to do them because we're attacking them first. So... And he's disarmed, so... I actually don't need to worry about that one that much. Let's focus on this guy instead. Right. And then move. We're not going to open the door though. You don't want to do that before. Like you want to do that at the start of the turn. And the brute needs to heal a bunch before we can do anything like that. So, yeah, let's just have the brute attack here. Alright, so that's done. So let's go up here. I would like to take the gold, but this has, you know, we're just gonna have to play it so tight because the start here was really rough. So now we're gonna long rest because he will heal. And I think we'll just long rest both of them. Yeah. So what do we burn? Well, definitely not the heal. The disarm is good. I think it's gonna have to be grab and go. It's such a like 87, such yeah, and it's mostly a movement card as well. I think that's the next card we are going to switch out, like when he levels up or whatever. I'm not a big fan of that card. Here I think it is... The heal here is only for himself, but I like the top part, attack and range 5 disarm. That could be nice. So I guess into the night has to go. Invisible is good. If the brute is strong, then it's good for the Mind Thief to go invisible, because then he's not there, so then the enemies will attack the brute instead. But in this case, it's the other way around. We need to make sure that the brute does not get attacked too much, because he's so damaged. And I would like to heal him, but I also need him to move. So I think I might heal him the next time around. But since the door, like, we're gonna open the door, since there's no enemies here, we don't really need to worry that much about initiative number, because, you know, nobody's acting before us. Well, actually, when we open the door, they're probably gonna act anyway, but... So I think we're gonna do this. Move 3 with a push, and we'll do spare dagger just in case, so he has, you know, options to hit, like, in a wider area in here with a ranged attack. For the Mind Thief, I think we're gonna play a bit more aggressive. He has this augment on. He should just go in there and smash something. So having that option there, move 3, is good with an attack at the top, and then we could just use one of these to just move 2, and we could use the boots as well. Should also remember that he has his dagger now and his armor, so we need to remember that. We need to remember those things. Okay, so let's start off here with just a normal move here. And open it up.
Through a tight crawl space clearly more suited to the rat-like vermlings, into a large chamber full of rubble and vermling miners on high alert. Towards the back of the chamber, a man in a dark robe cracks a whip and begins spitting orders at the miners, who turn their pickaxes away from the stone walls and toward you.
Okay, so this is like the boss guy here. Merciless Overseer. Alright, we have a bunch of these wormlings. They are very weak in health, but they have a ranged attack with poison. That is nasty. We are going to get poisoned in here. And the elite guys are basically the same here. They have a little bit more health, but yeah, okay. So, and there's some traps and stuff in here. There's a lot of obstacles, and again, holding tab is so good, because then you can see this like this. So some traps here, maybe we can use them to push someone into a trap. That would be nice. And of course, there's a chest up there, an ornate chest. That is the mission here. Loot the ornate chest and kill the Overseer. So we don't actually have to kill the vermlings. They are basically like slaves, right? Working in this diamond mine, and the Overseer is merciless. So that could be an option if we ignore these guys. How would that work, though? We could go... I mean, we could just go straight for attacking the Overseer. He's immune to wound, disarm, curse, and stun. Oh. Yeah... Oh, okay, this is interesting. That's why you need to read stuff. So it says here, conditions and effects. It says that his active bonuses, his base attack strength is equal to the number of vermlings scouts present. So that means, and what he's going to do on his turn here is all scouts will act again. So, I mean, when he's attacking for 5 right now. That's... Yeah, so, okay, so we have to kill the vermlings then. I mean, just to make him weaker, basically. So let's move... Let's move here. We don't need to use the boots now, then. Because we'll do this. We'll go up to this one here. How long range do they have? 3. And they will move once. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we go there... if we go there, then I don't think they can reach the Mind Thief this turn. That would be nice. Do we want to poison this guy? I think we want to save the poison dagger. Is he immune to poison? He's not. Okay, so we'll save that for the boss, sort of. And do we want to do... The leather armor would be good. Because it's like the next... that's why this is good. The next 2 times you're attacked. So it's not like we need to time it. Or is that passive? Yes, it's probably passive because we can't activate it. Is that correct? And the Iron Helmet is passive. So whenever someone attacks the Mind Thief, if they get a doubler card at X2, then it's going to count as a +0, which is awesome. But that's passive. But since it's lighting up like this, I think maybe this is passive as well. Maybe it's just the first 2 times he gets attacked in every scenario. He hasn't get attacked yet. Yeah, that's probably how it works. Okay. So we'll just end his turn. He has full health. And this is good because we were standing next to him and he had a ranged attack. He got 2 modifier cards. He had to take the lower one, which was -1 instead of +1. But we are going to get poisoned. That's the main thing. And we can't avoid it in this room here. There's so many guys in here that can poison. Good thing though, they can't really... 4 of them didn't reach anywhere. But they are going to act again when it gets around to him. That's a problem. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, we can push him into the trap. The trap is a... Oh, the trap is damage 0, but it has stun. Okay. I don't think I've seen that before. Well, maybe I have. Was that in the board game? Stun traps? Must have been. I don't remember that. Okay, so let's move up here. This is a bit dangerous. Only 3 health here on the brute, but... Then we can... confirm target, and we want to push him... there, and he's gonna get stunned, so that's nice. There's 1 less attack, and then we'll attack this guy for 3, range 3. There we go. It's -1. Would have been perfect to just kill him. Okay, so this is a problem because now they're gonna act again, and there's gonna be a bunch of damage here since the Mind Thief is already poisoned. Oh wow! I have to burn a card. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's how the game works, right? It's hard, but then it's also a little bit of a Groundhog Day because you go into, if you know, when you retry a mission, then you know what to expect. So I mean, this like, I don't think there's the worst in this early in the game. Starting the scenario with 4 damage when you have like 7 health in total. That's so hard. Actually, did that work now then? It probably it did. That, you know, he got disadvantaged twice, which he would have gotten anyway because he was next to him and he was ranged, so that was kind of useless. Alright, so we just need to kill these guys as quickly as possible. So I think what we need to do is, we could grab the chest though. Because even if you fail the mission, you still get to keep whatever you got in the chest. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do trample. And over here, I think we'll do these 2. I don't think, you know, we're not gonna get more than like 1 or 2. Oh, he's gonna summon more. He's gonna summon 2 more Vermily Scouts, and his base damage is based on how many there are. So wow. Okay, so let's do this. Let's move. Well, he can't be stunned. Okay, so let's move with the boots because then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and go to the chest. And we'll do this, which will stun this guy. He's probably gonna be dead anyway, but yeah, we couldn't stun the boss. Alright, and we can't attack because we're too far away, but let's see what we get in the treasure chest at least. Oh, we didn't get to see that right away? No, it was the mission. Yeah, it's not a normal treasure chest. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, again, I am a bit tired. Okay, so we could disarm the boss, though. That's a range 5, so I mean that would be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need to move closer to him. So if we move here, for example, that should work. Can attack this guy. And then we can disarm. No, we don't need to disarm him because he's not gonna attack. Okay, so let's attack this one instead then. And we got the rolling +1, which is nice. And we can do that. It doesn't matter because he's running out of cards. So Mind Thief is done. Yeah, so the scenario is basically lost. We could just end it, you know, preemptively if we wanted to, I guess. So basically, we can't go into this room with so much damage and all that. We need to go in here and be strong and just take out those guys. But it's good to do this, to keep him alive until the end of the round, because then they waste attacks on him, just as a principle. Otherwise they would have started attacking, you know, the other characters. But now it doesn't really matter. I guess we could pick up some gold. I mean, that's about it. That's what we can do here. So I mean, we get to keep the gold, so yeah. Let's just go early, pick up gold, and here it doesn't matter because he is done. Well, he can he can long rest, because then he doesn't lose the card. That's also a trick. You can just long rest the character. It's going to die because they are out of, like, exhaust, because they're out of cards. But if you long rest, they don't lose the cards until the end of the round because they go last, so they are still a target for the enemies. That's a nice little trick there as well. And here we're just gonna pick up some gold. And we're gonna get 2 XP by smashing this guy. So that's also a nice thing, right? To just get some XP, because you do get to keep those. So, like not right now, they're shooting at him, but it doesn't matter. He was gonna be gone anyway. We're just gonna take the damage here. So 7 damage, because there's so many of these wormling scouts, so he gets super damage. All right. Well, let's try again, and this time, of course, hopefully not get that road event. Do we even need to do a road event? Or are we? No, yeah, we are in Gloomhaven again. And you know what? We have 10 gold with Draco here, so let's go to the city encounter first, okay. As the daylight fades, you find yourself wandering through a half-crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey, over here! You turn in the direction of the void to see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps, I have something you might be interested in. The vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. I think we already had this event. Found it in the sewer. You can buy it for 10 gold. Let's do it. We got a curious gear. We'll pay. What is that? It's an... oh. During your turn, disarm all traps within range 2. It's not that good. In some situations, I guess. But I mean, right now we can only carry 1 small item. So that's like a potion, or this one is also a small item. You can see it on the little icon there, the little bag. And when we get to level 3 though, we can carry 2 and so on. So I mean, later on it might be something we use. It's worth 50 gold. So I think we get 25 if we sell it. You know what, let's try that. Let's bind it here to the Mind Thief. And let's go to the merchant. I think we get half. Yeah, we're gonna sell this, because then we have 25 gold. We can go to the temple and we can get a blessing for 10 gold. We can donate 10 gold. The blessing is gonna help with the scenario that was really rough here. And we're also gonna do it here. The devotion also goes up, so that's oh no, he paid the 10 gold. But yeah, so that's good. Also the Mind Thieves. Let's see, how do we get to that? The life goal, the piety in all things, is to donate 120 gold to the sanctuary, and we've done 20 out of those 120 to retire him and unlock a new character. Which, you know, we have no rush to do that, of course, but you know, it's still nice to work towards that. All right, let's try again. Let's do this again. Hopefully, get a good result on the road event. Hey, Jess, yeah. For me, it's a given. I'd rather play this any day than on the table. I mean, I'm a board gamer, but this is how I think Gloomhaven is supposed to be played. Joseph the Lion is good as well, because it has some, you know, adaptations there, and I look forward to Frosthaven, but yeah, I really love this implementation, digital here. I mean, Gloomhaven is almost like a, you know, computer game, in a sense. It's so made to be like this. No upkeep and all that. You're feeling a tad hungry as you walk down the road. You are considering stopping for a meal when you come across a thicket of bushes covered in red berries. The berries look delicious, but you hesitate. They could be poisonous. I don't want to go into the scenario being poisoned. On the other hand, it might be that what could happen if we eat them? We could start like strength then or something, but you know, we're just gonna pass these up. Yeah. Not taking any chances now. You know, the Mind Thief is blessed, so that's good. Also, I prefer...
Ignoring our Jesus
warnings. We don't need to listen to this again. I prefer, if I'm gonna have to choose one of those two characters to bless, I prefer the Mind Thief, because if we get the rats out, the rats use the same modifier deck, so that's good. He gets more attacks in, you know, during one scenario. Okay, battle goals: kill 3 or fewer monsters. That's not gonna happen. How is that? Well, it's the killing shot, I guess, but that's really hard to pull off. And the other one is the opposite: sadist, kill 5 or more monsters. I think we'd rather go for that. And masochist, your health at the end of the scenario is 2 or less, or aggressor, have 1 or more monster present on the map at the beginning of every round. We're not going to do that. I mean, it's very rare that we do that, because like we want to kill the hounds and then maybe rest up and then go in. So we're going to do this one instead. Health 2 or less at the end of the scenario, which is very likely, to be honest. We might fail again, I don't know. We have very... like the comparison to the last playthrough, now we know what to expect, and we start with full health, and the Mind Thief is blessed. So it's looking a lot better, at least. Let's just say that. I think we're gonna have the same start, really. I don't think the start was bad. Well, it was bad, but that was mostly out of, you know, the outcome was bad, but this time we can have this one here for shield. That's gonna help, and then Spare Dagger. And let's start back here. Or actually, let's stun. Yeah, stun is good here. We do this to stun the elite. It's like 8. I mean, hopefully we can go first as well. And get the big rat out. 26, okay. Movement attack, yeah. So this should be nice here. We can stun this guy. And get the rat. I think we'll just put it here. And here we are going to ranged attack. And now now we need to make a choice here. So I mean, we could shield, but that doesn't matter because he's going to hit the rat, because the rat is closer than the brute. If we want to save the rat, the brute needs to move up here. I think we're going to do that because, you know, it's easier for the brute to heal than the rat. So basically he's going to take a bullet standing in the way there. He's going to hit the rat, yeah. So I think that was a good choice. Otherwise the rat would probably have died and never got to act, which would have been really bad. Okay. So now... Disarming the elite, maybe? It's so good to just stop them from acting. I really like that. And healing. I guess we'll go for those two. And I like the idea of getting the mind's weakness going right away. Okay, so they're going early, but we're going even earlier, so that's good. So this time they're gonna get a bonus attack if they are adjacent to one of the other hounds. So we, if possible, need to manipulate that so that doesn't happen. Now they will retaliate if they are alive. We could do retaliate there, but I think we'll just disarm the elite. Oh, +2 is good. Sadly, he did retaliate, but then we can heal. Could I heal the rat, I guess, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now the rat. Oh, the rat killed him. Oh, that was a bit wasteful because he was already disarmed, but good job, rat. I'm happy that the rat didn't like do 1 less damage and he was alive, because he would have retaliated for 2 and killed the rat. So, all right. So now, I mean, we could attack for 1 and do wound, but the thing is, he's going to retaliate twice then if we do 2 attacks. So I don't like that. So let's just do 1. Get the mind's weakness augment going here. The good thing now is also none of these guys are going to be next to each other. So that's really nice, especially if we go up there, because we're going to cut off their path so they can't go next to each other. So then they're just attacking for 2, which is not that bad, I guess. Oh, the rat even survived with a -1. I was prepared to lose the rat there, but he gets 1 more round. Or maybe even more if we can heal him. Let's see here if I need more healing cards, actually. That would be nice. I think we're just gonna aim to take these 2 out here. And then we're probably gonna long rest, I guess, to heal up before we go into the next room and all that. And get the other rat out here would be nice as well. Yeah, we'll try that. 26, okay. So they are in between us. Oh, nice. Good job. The rats are finally pulling their weight here. Here comes the other one. Now, since we're going to go into a room, it's a narrow passage. They might lag behind a little bit, but they are going to catch up and be useful in there. And we're not going to burn a card, so let's go up here. And there comes the attack. It's not good, but it's no big deal either. Let's attack here. Oh, there's a rolling stun modifier, which is what we added from a perk. We added that to the Brute's deck in the last episode. So now that's awesome. He can get a stun and then a normal modifying card. That's really nice. Now, it didn't matter in this situation because he already died, but just love having that in there. And let's use the potion so we don't have too long rest here. Can just go straight in, I guess, because we still have a bunch of cards and so on. So let's move with that, move the top part, and do grab and go. We can move for 4, and here we want to, I think disarm could be good, and I guess I don't think I want to burn that, so let's just do this so we can move. And the rats didn't activate, of course. So let's open this up, see what's in here. Well, we know what's in here, but
You move through a tight towards the back of the chamber.
let's plan this out. So what is he doing? He's gonna do the old scouts act again, and they are all. Oh, sweet. These guys are going to do attack 4 with poison, but they don't have a move, and they don't have ranged. So as long as we don't go next to them, they are not going to do anything, and then they're going to act again and not do anything. So this is perfect. Oh, I like that. So yeah, already we are getting way more lucky in this time around than we did last time. Sadly though, I don't want to burn this with disarm since nobody's going to attack. So sadly, no attack from us. Let's do that. Because the thing is, if we save the healing potion, then we're going to get poisoned next round probably. And then all it can do is to remove the poison. I'd much rather have it heal for 3. Okay, so we don't want to go next to anyone now. Because then we will get poisoned and attack for 4. 4 is a lot. We could go next to the boss, of course. He's... Yeah, so let's do that. Let's go up here. Now this could be dangerous because he can hit really hard. Because there's so many vermlings out there. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe we can move away or something. Yeah, so nobody's doing anything. Trample maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or go this way. I think it's better to go that way with the trample. Just try to get rid of a bunch of them. Because again, his strength is based on the number of the small guys. Attack with push. Yeah, okay. So now they're gonna do the ranged attacks with poison. And they're gonna act again. Yeah, that's no good. And poor rats are getting stuck in the door. They're blocking each other. But we can't do much about that. We are going to get poisoned. There's no way around that. But at least we could try to take out as many of these as possible before that happens. That's nice. There we go. There's a rolling +1 and then double. That was like, oh, wish Mind Thief would have done that on the boss. Mind Thief still has his blessings in there, so that's nice. And you can't be more than poisoned. Like, it doesn't matter if you get poisoned multiple times. So that's good, I guess. Because now the brute is getting poisoned 3 times, but he's also taking a bunch of damage. So that's scary. Okay. So how do we do the trample now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. It's better if we can end at the boss and do an attack for 6. How would that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can do it. Okay. So we'll do the trample. And I think we will... Well, we're gonna have to use the boots to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to use the hammer as well. In case these guys don't die, I want them stunned, so... That's okay, I guess. What happened with the second vermling there? Yeah, I got the -2, okay. Yeah. -2 and +2 are out. But now we can do an attack for 6. Oh, double! Oh, yes, yes, yes. 12 damage. Thank you, game. We needed that. Oh, that was awesome. I'm gonna sleep well tonight after seeing that. 12 damage to the boss. Yeah, I love this game. You know, that stuff happens too. Sometimes, you know, it's really swingy. Sometimes everything goes against you, and sometimes it just works like that. We're gonna have... Oh wow, he has 1 health left. We didn't need to burn cards yet, at least. Okay, short rest. I would like that one. Well, no, we want the other one. We want to do the Juggernaut now. Oh, also next 3 damage sources, no damage. And then we can do this attack 2 with disarm on the boss as well. And over here we need to short rest. I wonder if the rats are gonna catch up. Maybe we shouldn't have done the rats. There's like 2 cards that are stuck there, and then the Mind's Weakness on top of that. That's pretty rough. I do want to keep this card, so let's redraw. Because I want to be able to do the ranged attack here. And also some movement, I guess that one. Now he's gonna summon. But remember, we don't need to kill the wormlings. As long as we kill the boss, which I think we can now, and just move and take the treasure chest, the snare is gonna end, I think, and we're gonna sort of liberate these poor slave wormlings working here. I mean, the Mind Thief is a wormling as well, so I do have some sympathy for them. Okay, so let's attack and disarm here. Disarm doesn't matter, but he's gone, so he's not gonna summon. Sweet. And I think we can just end the scenario. We can just go here. We're gonna do that because, yeah, I'm not gonna gamble. Oh, it didn't end. Maybe it ends at the end of the turn. We'll see. I mean, the rats did do something good, as far as I remember. I think they had a good hit over there. Almost feel a bit bad now if I'm gonna shoot this guy, if we are gonna liberate them, but right now they are hostile to us. There's the Bless. At least he got some use out of the Bless, and he did get, you know, 2 XP from using that card as well, so yeah, we had to survive the round, I think, basically. There we go.
With the Overseer dead and the diamond in your hand, you head back to Jexera to claim your reward.
Alright. We failed both of these. I totally forgot about these, like, kill 5 enemies. Probably should have just kept going down, not taken the chest and killed those, but yeah. I am happy just winning, to be honest. Especially if we fail the mission at first and then replay it, I do want to win that second one. I don't want to gamble at that stage. And that was so lucky. I mean, getting 12 damage on the boss like that, or like the main guy, that did help. That saved us so many rounds. Because he was going to summon wormlings.
Jexera's bodyguards escort you inside the manor, where you find her somehow different. More harrowed and grim. Wonderful. She exchanges the diamond for a large purse full of coins. This will serve beautifully as a focus for the incantations. I wonder if the cultists even know what they had here. With this, I can summon an entire army of undead.
Yeah, we're helping the evil one, obviously.
She turns to you with a strange glint in her eye. So then, are you ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put control of the city into the hands of the Merchants Guild? Or do you not have the stomach to effect real change?
Okay. 20 gold each as a bonus. Some XP and some prosperity for Gloomhaven. That's nice. New quest over there. Oh, we have 2 new quests. Okay, maybe we have a choice here. I wonder, how do we check Gloomhaven's what's it called? It used to be a bar down here on the actual board of the board game. Oh, here it is, the wealth. So we have 3 out of 4. So when we hit 4, when we get prosperity, when we hit 4, we're going to unlock new items in the merchant shops. And it also lets us create new characters with higher levels. So right now it's level 1. When we get to level 2, if we get a new character, when we retire one of our, yeah, that character can start on level 2, which is nice. It's a good system. So I really like that system of, like, it's interesting because I don't think I played any other RPG style dungeon crawl game where during the campaign you switch characters. I think that's so interesting in Gloomhaven. I think actually that's one of the key elements that made Gloomhaven so popular. I mean, people have a hard time. I heard it's a lot of times people are like sad to retire their character that they get so attached to, but at the same time you're excited to see the new one. and we're playing the board game, we're actually opening an envelope and like, oh, what is this new character? Same here, I guess, because like we have like a life goals, like for the brute here, to unlock this thing, and we don't really know what that is. We just know it's a new character. To do that, we need to kill 3 oozes, 3 lurkers, and 3 spitting drakes. We haven't seen any of those yet, so they are obviously coming later, I guess. Alright, so city encounter, let's do that. On a trip to the new market, you see a curious sea chart prominently displayed in a Valrat merchant stall. Oh, I see this interests you, he says while holding it up, taking great care to not damage it. I've been told this map will lead you to a location of untold riches, wondrous beyond anything you have seen before. The Valrat gestures grandly with his free hand and his smile grows wide. How can you say no to this? Just make me an offer. So we can refuse to deal with him, or we can... The map looks valuable. Let's go for that. So we lost 20 gold. That's a lot. But we got a treasure map to an untold treasure. Cool. We probably get... That probably means... Let's do this a bit more equal here. That probably means that... Yeah, new quest location. We got like a treasure map location. Sunken vessel. That's so cool. So is that... is that the world map, I guess? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, so we can go down here as a side quest to find out what untold riches await. But we see they kill all enemies in all rooms. I mean, look at those enemies. That's nasty stuff that we haven't encountered yet. Is that some huge crab or something? I don't think we're ready for that. So this is completed. That's completed. These two. We still have this one here, which is the core quest to investigate the bend in the Still River. A bunch of enemies here as well. We have this one here, which is a side quest. Some old documents tell of a magic well in Gloomhaven. That's something we picked up earlier on some encounter or whatever. And in the city here, we can still go to the warehouse. Okay. To confront, like, basically search for Jixera. And then we get some new stuff here. So we have the... Okay, yeah. Here we have... Oh, this is so cool. We have, like, a you know, who do we want to side with? That I love this in this kind of games. And because the game has, I think, like 95 or 100 or whatever scenarios. But you're not going to play all of them because you're going to make choices that, like, depending on what we choose here, that's going to form the... So, I mean, we could kill the captain of the guard. That's like going with Jixera. She's obviously evil because you want to summon skeletons or whatever. But I think it's fun to play a bit evil. I usually play the good guy in all of these RPG games, so it's fun to do this playthrough as an evil person. Or we can kill Jixera and stop her from overthrowing the military and ruling Gloomhaven. I think we're just gonna go with, you know, killing the captain of the guard. It sounds more fun. But before we do that, we do have some gold. Also, the Mine Thief has leveled up, right? No? Why does this say XP 52 out of 50? I'm confused. City quests. Yeah, so we have here world quests. Oh, that's good. We can actually see it like this. But why does it say XP 52 out of 50, level 2, and when we click it, we can't level up? That's confusing. I don't understand that. Oh, okay, we have to click the card. Here we go. So you have to click the little cards. Here you can level up. Okay, so we go to level 3. And so we get to choose between 2 different cards. It's either the... Or we can choose from a previous card as well, I think. So now we have these here are level 3. So it's Brain... Yeah, here's the Hostile Takeover. This is from level 2, so we could go and take that. But Brain Leech has attack 4 with range 4. And heal 4 on self. I like this one because we don't have them in much ranged with these 2 characters. And we don't have that much healing. So this would be... It's burning the card, but it will still be good. Bottom part is also good. Attack for 1 with Strengthen. So Strengthen means the next time, you know, it's Mine Thief's turn, he would have draw 2 modifier cards and pick the best one. Or Silent Scream, which is a new augment. On your melee attacks, heal 2 and make them ranged. There's also a way to make them ranged and heal. So it's similar. But it's an augment, so it's something we have to have out. You can only have one augment at a time, so we can't have the mind's weakness, which is my favorite one here. And move 3, push 2, target all adjacent enemy. That's pretty good. But you know what? Between these two, I think I prefer the Brain Leech here. It's also 16 instead of 73. I like going quick, so let's just make sure it's the right one. Yeah, ranged attack with healing as well. I do like that. We need to equip it, so we need to get rid of something else. And I don't think we can play around with having 2 summons, 2 rats. I think that's one too many. And I think between these two, I do want to keep the one that can move more, so the giant one. So even though I like the Gnawing Horde because it has that poison attack, as you saw in the last scenario here, it's moving so slow. I think it's time to retire it, for now at least. There might be a scenario where we're in a really confined space and we don't need to move that much, so the rat will keep up, and then we might fail it, and then we can switch cards before we retry that mission. So, but now we're going to have Brain Leech here. And the way the game works is we're never going to get more than 10 cards on this character. So we always have to switch back and forth, which is one of the fun stuff with the game, right? Was there any other card I was thinking I don't really like? I mean, I think Into the Night is a card I don't use that much. The loot part, I mean, looting is cool, but I'd rather have other things. And invisibility is also nice, but it's so situational. So I mean, we could go for one of these X cards that we started with, but we haven't used. So this here, attack 3, which is nice, and then it's a stun as well if we have wind in the air, which we do get from this one here. And we get it from the Brute as well. When the Brute is doing his jump attack, we put wind in the air. So that's actually good synergy between the two characters. The bottom part is also good with the move 4 and stun someone, but that's a burning the card, but this is pretty cool as well, possession. So one adjacent ally may perform an attack of 6. But it's very tricky, again, situational. You need to be next, then he needs to be next to the Brute in that case. This is another augment that adds muddle and poison, which is awesome, I guess. But you know what? Let's go for the frigid appreciation. That was a hard word. So let's remove Into the Night and let's have this one instead. Because then we could actually, for the first time in this playthrough, we could have some use for the elements in the air element in this case. We haven't seen that into play yet because we not really have any magician or whatever. If you have like a sorceress character, you have everything evolves around those elements in a sense. And that's why there's like potions and items that puts certain elements into the air as well. Let's also get a perk. So we leveled up, so we can do one of these perks. And the first time we did here, we took two rolling +1s, which is nice with the rolling, adding damage. We could remove minus cards, or we could remove 4 +0 cards. Which... Do you have any input on this? Anything you want me to go for here? This is also really nice, the passive attribute. So this will let us ignore negative scenario effects. But of course, not all scenarios have those effects, so maybe it's... I think it's between either removing something here, removing some bad cards, or just adding a lot more of these rolling. I love the rolling modifiers. Maybe we could add rolling, 3 rolling muddle cards. That would be nice as well. So muddle... Maybe that's more fun than doing technique, actually. So let's say muddle or removing something. I don't know if you guys have any input on this. And I know there's like a 20-second delay or like 15 seconds or whatever on the stream. So if you want to have some input in the chat, otherwise I'll just choose on my own. Okay, so let's go with the muddle. That's fun. The rolling, so we can add some muddle there. We're not leveling up yet with Draco over here. Cards wise, I don't think we're gonna change anything here. But we have some gold, so let's check out the merchant. Maybe there's something we want to pick up. 27 gold. And the thing is that now the Mine Thief can have 2 small items. We could get a second small item. And we did sell the Curious Gear here. Which I think was a good choice, because I don't know. Pedro says would remove, yeah. It's probably smarter. It's just that I usually do that, and I think it's fun to do something different. But next time, I think it's time to start removing minus cards and so on. But stamina potion here would be nice. So with this one, you can once during the, it's a one-time use, but one time during the scenario, you can recover 1 card that you have discarded. That is so nice, because then you can like play something good and you can just pick it up and play it again, which also is sort of life in a sense, because the cards are your life, like to determine how long you can keep going. I think we're gonna get a stamina potion here and equip that. So we have 2 potions now. I think that's gonna be nice for the Mine Thief. And I don't think we can do much else. We have gold enough to do a donation if we wanted to. But I'd rather just see, I'd rather do that when we feel like it's a scenario that we have a hard time beating. So let's go in here and we're gonna go the evil path. We're gonna kill the captain of the guard. So here we go. And now we're gonna travel inside Gloomhaven, so we don't get a road in wind.
Is troubling, but it's certainly sound in some dark, twisted sense. You've seen the guards on the wall. They can barely fight back the vermlings, and their taxation is strangling the town and your own pocket. With an army of undead, the merchants can govern the city into an age of prosperity and keep it safe from the forces outside the walls.
Draco doesn't really approve of us going evil, but
You head to Jexera to prepare to take Gloomhaven. So are you ready to take the fate of this city into your own hands, mercenaries? You nod in assent as Jexera continues. My army is ready. We march for the Ghost Fortress. A commotion in the foyer startles you away from Jexera's rally. Rushing into the room, you see a troop of soldiers standing over the bodies of Jexera's Inox guards. This ends now. Argis points a crossbow at you. I tried to warn you. Do you have any idea what you are unleashing on the city? It's too late. Jexera spits from behind you. They can't stop us. My army has already dispersed into the city. It will only grow with every guard who falls.
It's like insurgency here in Gloomhaven. Taking it over with skeletons on our side. That's weird. Okay, so battle goals. Kill 3 or fewer monsters. That's not gonna happen probably. Use no items. I don't like that either. Let's do pacifist then. I mean, it's killing blows, so maybe that happens out of itself because the Mine Thief gets all the killing blows. Mine Thief here, take only short rests. Or take only long rests. No. Then I'd rather do this, because taking only long rests, that could be really tricky. Taking only short rests, that could happen. So I'd rather do Scrambler. Okay. And let's see, maybe they will start talking here.
Jexera turns to you. Head to the Ghost Fortress. If the captain of the guard falls, any resistance to our new order will fall soon after.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, it's really weird that we actually have skeletons fighting. We have skeleton allies and a living corpse ally. 2 of them. That's weird. Second of all, the reason I chosen this, like, if everyone in the comments wanted me to go the other way, but like the reason I wanted to go this route is because I don't remember that much from playing the campaign of Gloomhaven back like 4 years ago when I played the board game solo. I do remember this though. I remember that I went the other way. I went against Jexera. I went for the good part. So that's why I also want to do different things. Like, this is totally new ground for me. I haven't played this before. Alright. So
She disappears, and you prepare to complete your orders.
let's work together with the skeletons. That's cool, actually. It's cool that we get allies as well. It doesn't happen that often, I think, but it's cool to have. So basically, they are like summons. Like, they're on our side, then they are considered friends to us in all aspects. And they will act on their own, according to the normal like movement and combat rules that the AI has. So what are we faced with here? City Archer and 2 City Guards, and they have an innate ability of Shield 1. This looks pretty easy, but then this dungeon is pretty big as well. So let's start over here maybe. And I think we'll just start with some like I usually do. I mean, I'd rather have these guys take damage here early, so let's do ranged attack. And there's the move 3 with jump there that puts the air into the room, which helps the Mind Thief later on, right? So yeah, let's just do that. Mind Thief has his new cards here, so the Brain Leech there, it's going to be nice for when we need to heal. The ranged attack, for doing 4 healing. That also puts darkness into the room, which I don't think anyone can benefit from now, but later on we might get cards that benefit from darkness. I think the setup is here. Now I'm hesitant to put out the rat here, because it's going to be so crowded with all these allies. I think instead we try to get the mind's weakness going, I think. And we have the new card there as well. So let's just do these 2 here. Go late. Right, so ally. Living Bones is gonna attack, target 2. Living Corpse is gonna attack, City Guards attack, move attack, and City Archer attacking for 4. That's pretty nasty there at the end. And that's it's really weird that right now we're cheering for the skeletons. +1, here we go. It's really nice. Their innate ability to have target 2, like attacking multiple targets, that's so good for them. Okay, well, everyone is in the way now, so it's good that we took a ranged attack, because we can't reach anyone right now. Oh, nice. Get rid of the Archer. The Archer had the strongest attack, so... yeah, it's really crowded in here. This is a very weird scenario, but it's so fun to have these like different style of scenarios. And not just like, oh, go kill everything. Because that's how I felt with the adventure mode. Or the guild, what's it called? Guild Master mode. Oftentimes it was just, that's what it came down to, like just kill everything in the room, right? So I like that there's a bit of... a campaign is different in that sense. Let's see. We can't reach anyone. If we use the boots, we can, right? So I think we need to do that, because otherwise the Mind Thief's turn is basically wasted here if you can't put the Mind's weakness into. And here we have our stamina potion now. We don't have any discarded cards yet, right? Or is that counted as discarded already? I'm not sure. Otherwise we can use that once to get a discarded card back. But right now, let's just hit someone here. +1 is good. And that's the Mind's weakness is active. Alright, send a turn. So far it looks pretty easy, but I think later on it's going to be hard, because these guys are not going to catch up. Like, it's going to be so... We need to open the door, I think. It's going to be so clogged up in here. I mean, we could do grab and go. And Juggernaut. Those 2 together, I think that would work. I think we are going to move on. Let the monsters handle these guys. And then we could maybe put the rat somewhere here later on. If we get a little bit more movement, like room to move around. So that's probably good. Like that. So worthless. These living corpse allies. They just move 2 and they take 1 damage. And they can't really move anywhere right now anyway. Okay, so let's do this. Standard movement in here. Oh, that's tough. City Guard Elite with 2 shields as innate. Oh, then I wish we had some pierce attacks. But look at this. We also have from the sideline 4 living corpses coming in, which they're just going to move around and take damage. But anyway, and some archers. Okay, so maybe these guys don't need to keep up because other will be added as we go. Anything special in here? I don't think so. No. Okay, let's move up here then and get the rat into play. So now we could like pick up a card if we wanted to, like the Fearsome Blade. But I don't think we'll do that yet. Well, they're basically a cannon footer here, but what's this guy doing? Move 1, attack for 3 range. Okay, ranged attack. So I think we'll move up there. Hopefully, oh, we don't need to kill everything. We just need to kill the captain of the guard. So even if these guys somehow kill all the skellies, then it doesn't really matter because we don't need to care about them. Let's just smash this one here. That's 0 damage. It's rough with those 2 shields. It's gonna be hard to kill this guy. Oh yeah, the dagger. That's why it was ranged. Yeah. That's a miss. Go, living bones. They're so useless. They just, but that's like normally they only move like 1. So now when they move 2, they also take your damage, which normally is a good thing, right? But they are bad. But this time we're on their side, which is so weird. But also fun. Okay. Then this looks like a trample situation. We're 1 space away though. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we need to get closer to do that. Maybe just go for... I mean, we're not going to do any damage, but we can disarm the... Yeah, I think we'll do that. The guard or whatever, what's it called? City Guard Elite. I think maybe move up. Yeah, I think so. Move up and attack with this. Don't need to heal those. We can save that for now. They're all gonna shield. Wow. And attack with poison. So they get even more shields then. Yeah. No damage. Well, 1 damage actually. Okay. Nice job, Rat. So now the question is, we could do this to strengthen, which would be nice. Because he's gonna shield later. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's attack here first. +2, sweet. And then attack here. And remember, it's not a 1 attack, it's a 3 attack because of the augment there, the Mind's Weakness. So, and Strengthen is going to be sweet next round, because then we need to hit the big guy there. We might want to pick up this. Yeah, okay, let's do the stamina potion now. Because then we could pick up this and just maybe do Strengthen again. Keep it rolling, yeah. I mean, just picking up a card, any card is good, because that's like prolonging your energy, basically, or your life during the scenario. So he's gonna attack for 3. He will attack the rat. You know what? Let's save the rat. Let's go up here. No, why did I click skip movement? I meant to go back. I wanted to just do a normal move. Okay, there's no way to go back. Which, I mean, it's fine, because otherwise I don't know. I wish there was a way to go back when you obviously like misclicked something. There goes the rat because of my mistake. Oh well. I think we're gonna have to do the damage, because these living corpses are basically just target practice right now for the archers. It does help, because that means they're not attacking us. Oh, look at that. They missed totally. Because they have so many shields. That's the thing. So hard when all those shields are in effect. Okay. We need to do... Okay, so now it's... Now we didn't move, so it didn't help. So instead we could do the leaping cleave, I guess, if we go on to... Maybe just put in the retaliate, because the retaliate ignores shields. So let's do that. And here we go. I don't think we want to, like, it's a long scenario. We don't want to burn cards. We need to move as well to sort of keep the pace going here. Lots of movement attack, basically. They didn't do much, but they kind of delayed the whole thing because they took a lot of damage that we didn't have to take then. Problem is, let's see, up here it's only gonna be this guy who moves and attacks. He's gonna move and attack too, so we'll do, okay, yeah, let's do as we planned here. We go there. This should mean that they both attack the... I mean, he's gonna take a bunch of damage as well then. Let's do this. Let's try the retaliate too here. So right now we need to make sure he acted before the Mind Thief. We need to make sure that the Mind Thief doesn't end up here. So if we do a move here, then move 3 up there, this is gonna work, because then this guy is gonna attack the brute because he acted first. Am I able to stream at higher resolution? That's a good question. In my stream settings? I never had that question before. What resolution do you see right now then? I didn't think that was Did you go into the settings? So it's not just automatic on YouTube. If you haven't set it yourself, it's automatic, and then it will like try to determine how good your internet connection is, and then you might have a low resolution because of that. So if you go at the left bottom right and you click the little wheel, you should be able to set the resolution and try to just set it to like 720 or something. That's usually good. See if that works, because I think I am streaming in 1080, like full HD. Otherwise something weird is going on, because that's how I usually... Oh, okay, well 720 is okay, I think, for streaming. I don't know, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe you want it to be like full 1080, but I usually watch most stuff in 720. It depends on how big screen you have, big TV you have, I guess. But I hope it's okay. I might look into that for the future. I thought I was streaming in 1080, but yeah, can't change it right now. That's in the OBS settings and whatnot. Okay, so well, it's good feedback. So thanks for that. Okay, so now let's attack here, right? We are strengthened. Do we want to do the dagger? No, we need to kill the captain of the guard. He's gonna come later. It's gonna be a super strong guy probably. Alright, +1 at least there. So that was +1 or -2. Thanks to the strengthen, we got to do the +1 instead of the -2. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, living bones is just healing themselves. And he's puking, which immobilizes and muddles, so that's good. No, it's not that good actually, because now we couldn't reach... Oh, that's terrible, now he couldn't reach the brute. And then the brute couldn't retaliate. I could have figured that out if I had been a bit less tired or a bit smarter. I would have known that... well, I didn't know where he... Yeah, I could have figured out that Living Corpse was gonna puke on him and immobilize him. Oh well. It's hard to get the perfect rounds in, especially if I want to keep the tempo a little bit in the streams. I'm thinking maybe we should ignore this elite guy. We don't need to kill him. We need to kill the captain of the guard, which is probably coming later here. This is going to take a while to get through him. Maybe just let these guys keep him busy and let's move on. I think that's the way to go here. You need... I mean, I'm so used to playing those scenarios where it's like, oh, kill everything. But if you don't need to, then, you know, don't waste time on it. Attack of 3 is probably good here. If we do... we don't need to heal, but... oh, we have 8 health now, by the way, because we did level up with the Mind Thief. Let's do this one here, so get strengthened again. That's sweet. Really like that. Okay. These are standing still, but they're attacking with ranged. I don't really care what the living bones, living corpses do. They kind of handle themselves. But I should be focused, I guess, because that could be how I plan my turns around that. Oh, they're putting up traps. Do we have a way to push someone into a trap? Maybe? So much damage now. Okay. There's no... yeah, bunch of traps. Well, we are gonna do tramples. We don't care about... we can jump, right? 1, 2... yeah, we need... oh, where are we gonna land, though? I was planning to land there, but I can't do that now. Okay, so with the boots, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Wow, those traps actually messed everything up. Where would I almost have to land in the same spot we came from then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that means one. Well, I have to do that. I'm not gonna go into a trap voluntarily. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll stun. This is the best way to use the hammer because we can hit multiple targets. Sometimes we do kill our targets though by the trample, and then the stun is wasted. So let's do a normal attack here. There's no reason to burn that card, and he is stunned, so that's still good to kill, of course. Let's do the potion as well. I was planning for a shorter stream, but this game is so much fun. it's hard to stop. Okay, and he's just getting even more armor, and yeah. Mind Thief here. I think we want to... Well, now we can't do that one, so let's move here. And let's do an attack of 3, I guess. I know, time is ticking, you know, cards and everything, so we need to keep moving here. Maybe I should have thought about that earlier, actually. They're doing some damage now. I wonder what modifier deck these guys use. I wonder how that works. I'm not sure. Do they have a modifier deck of their own? The allies? I mean, they're not summons. Summons use the same as the characters summon them. Allies, I'm not sure. I guess they have their own modifying deck. I think that makes most sense. Redraw. Even both of those cards were good though, but yeah. How do we do this? I think it's... we need... I mean, because of the traps now, I think it's Spare Dagger, maybe? And then just... we have the push, but we can't really push them in a good way. Let's do that. And here we have to short rest as well. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this one. Let's redraw. And yeah, both cards were good again. Oh well. So that's stunned. This one, but I wasn't planning to maybe kill everything, but now we need to, because we need to find a way around the trap, right? Okay, let's do these two then. Let's do that. They will attack for, attack for 5. Wow. Oh, that's stunned. Attack for 4. Really strong attacks. Okay, let's move there. And do this for strength in there. That's a miss, but yeah. Still get the strength in, right? Yeah, we do. Oh, hey Jeremy. Yeah, I think so too. 720, 60 FPS. It's good for stability. Like, the worst thing that can happen when you stream is that the stream is like unstable. So. Oh, cool. Jeremy Howard says he's excited about this. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the whole... like, this is crazy. I'm gonna stream the whole campaign. Which probably will be, like... It will take me some time, like some months or something. This week, it's all Gloomhaven, though. I'm gonna stream a bunch this week. But then, of course, I need to put in some normal board game videos on my channel as well. Actually, like, 2 years ago when this came in early access, I thought it was the campaign. And I was so excited, so I started a Twitch channel so that I could just stream and stream and stream. And then it was released and it was like, oh, this is an adventure mode and you have to wait. Well, they didn't say 2 years, but a lot, you know. So now I don't really use Twitch, and I don't really like Twitch anymore for different reasons. So now I'm just going to keep it on YouTube anyway. Let's end Mind Thief's turn here. I am a little bit worried about time here, because again, there's a lot of stuff going on the side, and we have to kill the captain of the guard, and I think we're through like half our decks already. Not maybe half, but a bunch of them. Like the rat and all that. Yeah. Now I wish I had some... Well, yeah, I can't... yeah, I'll just go up here. I can't really... Those traps... I usually, most of the time when the archers have their ability, like, oh, put out a 3 damage trap, it's like, yeah, I don't care. Or maybe it's even good because you can push enemies into the traps or pull them. But in this situation, it's so narrow here. It was really devastating. Yeah, let's go for this one. -1, okay. Living bones, do your thing. Yeah, we have a bunch of allies with us here, and they're actually keeping up. Well, that's probably because we are too slow, I would say. Oh, that's a miss. That was the armor. That was the armor. That's the... Shouldn't that be marked, though, that it's used once? Why did this archer have disadvantage otherwise? Because it drew 2, it drew the miss and the +1, and it had to do the miss. So it had disadvantage, it's not 1 step away, so it has to have been the armor, right? It's weird though, like, I thought it would show, it has the two little stars or whatever, I thought that would show when it's used. Like when it's used one of the charges. I'm playing 2 characters just to keep it simple for the stream. When I played the board game solo, the campaign like 4 years ago or whatever, then I played 3 characters. I tried a little bit with 4 as well, but yeah. Alright, so is there a way to get through these now? You force them to attack each other. That's pretty good, I guess. So attack 3 and force these 2 to attack each other. Well, one of them to attack the other one. Now we don't have a ranged attack, though. So how do we solve this? We only have the one ranged with... Do we heal? This is a problem. I'm getting stuck in this little corridor here. I mean, we could step on the trap, take 3 damage, but I don't really like that idea. Now we should have had that item that I sold, that you could just destroy traps or disarm them. But yeah, I don't know, I think I needed the money more. So maybe just heal then. Maybe just stand here and heal, I guess. Can do the Juggernaut just in case something happens, so I don't know. Oh, lovely. Now they're gonna do ranged attacks with Immobilize. So we're gonna be standing here for a while. They're just slowing us down. They're just like slowing us down so we don't get to the Captain of the Guard in time, sort of, or like before the tank runs out. That's annoying. We can even heal the skeleton. Yeah, and do we want to move the range here is 5? So it's not like we can get away from it anyway. That's rough. So that means we're going to be immobilized. Well, yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can... Let's try this. Let's have this one attack this one here, and that's disadvantage because they're next to each other. I was thinking if one of them dies, then both of us can't get immobilized, but I don't think that's likely now. Oh, double. Okay, so we got 2 model rolling modifiers, which is pointless. You don't need more than 1, but that was cool just to see them because we just put them in with the perk, right? Alright, sadly now they're both going to act 4 damage. And they're gonna attack 1. Yeah, this is the worst outcome. Because of how we were placed and how we acted in order. both of us got hit and both of us got... Oh, I was saying, why aren't they doing anything? But they are attacking without moving. Both of us got immobilized. So next turn, we're just going to stand there again. Okay, you know what? Let's short rest then to get the ranged attack back. Because we need to do something so we can spare dagger at least. Like heal and spare dagger. And here we can attack, I guess. And now they're gonna attack target 2. These archers, they're really annoying. Heal up here. And let's heal with this. And attack with this. Oh, nice. We needed that. Now there's some room to move, right? Now we have the ranged attack ready, though. Oh, we can't move. We're immobilized, of course. Almost forgot. And he's retaliating and so on. Are they attacking? Yeah, they are. But they're gonna take him out anyway, I think, with attack 4. Does have 3 shields, though. We'll see. Okay, let's do... Are we doing a ranged 3, or are we moving? Attacking for 2 in that case. Oh, we can't move. Why do I keep saying that we can move? Because I need to go to bed. I'm too tired for this. I keep forgetting stuff. Oh, there we go. Doubler. That works. And healing works. Yeah, I should go to bed. And I'm gonna have to go up so early tomorrow again because of that renovation going on in my house. So they're gonna wake me up at like 7 in the morning. Oh, I don't look forward to that. There you go. Good job. Living corpses. Now we can finally move somewhere. I'm happy we have grab and go now then. What are we doing on the top part there? I don't know. Maybe that one. And short rest. I don't want to get rid of this. I really like that card. Then we lost Brain Leech instead. Yeah, I hope we can move quickly now. In this huge room. Okay, so ranged attack. Well, we can. Okay, move 3 on top part is good, and then just move with one of these. So, do we have the boots? Or did we use those? I don't remember now. Oh, we used the boots. Okay. Let's open the door and see what's in here at least. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. So we have more living bones, living corpses. City Guard elites. Wow, archers, and they're in this thing here, so they're protected. Yeah, we can't even get to them unless we have jump, right? Some traps. And obviously the captain of the guard is in here. We just need to get... It's like one of those... Like, this is playing out in slow motion because we're doing it turn-based. But if this was like a rolling movie, it would be like we're running through the tower and people are like fighting on the sides and we're just trying to avoid them and get to the target, right? So that's what we need to do. So let's move here. I'm just worried that we're gonna get hit by these archers, but yeah. Okay. Here comes all the AI attacks for a while, or AI turns. I think we spent way too much time there in the first room. I mean, it's gonna take a while to kill the actual captain as well, I think. He probably has a bunch of health and so on. We can't reach anyone to fight, so I guess we'll just run. Skip attack. I have no idea right now. Well, I guess the archers will hit us, right? Or do they? What range do they have? Range 4. Okay, they can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can hit us. Oh, they're shooting at the... Okay, that's good. Yeah, because they acted before us, right? The skeletons. It looks a bit funny when you look at it this way, everyone just standing there next to each other, but that's like we entered the room and they were already fighting. That's what it's representing, right? We're just gonna have to take the damage. Wow. Okay, this is hard. They're just killing our allies, and there's so many enemies in here. I don't see us doing this. Long turns now as well, because long rounds, because everyone has to act. Okay. Yeah, we just need to run. We just need to get in here. Now, let's rotate this. Yeah, it's a door, it's 2 traps. Yeah, I mean, the best thing would be if we could like push someone into one of those traps. We're not gonna fight this City Guard elite. That's gonna take way too long time to beat him. Could like maybe disarm, I guess. And yeah, we're just gonna run for it. Let's see if we can have a chance to make it in time. I don't think so though. Let's move 3. I wish we had the boots now, but then we would have the long rest, so didn't do that. Right, disarm at least. Oh, he was... Yeah, he was just gonna shield and retaliate, okay. And... Oh, we're so stuck. Yeah. It's not optimal moves here, I think. But like, what's the point of hitting one of these a little bit? Like, it's not like gonna go the whole way anyway. Skeletons, so just shielding, healing. They are just shielding, retaliating, so nobody's like doing anything. What are living corpses doing? They are attacking, but they're not moving, so they have nothing to attack over there. But these guys can attack at least. Weird round, like people just standing around, they're not really doing much. I just realized that's the thing as well. Archers with immobilize. Oh, it's like someone designed this. It's like someone planned this so that we wouldn't be able to get to the garden before our card runs out, right? Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make it in time. I think actually, since we're immobilized, we might just long rest then to get our boots back so we can leg it in the next round. Wow, the living corpses are doing good over there. That's nice. I wish they would interfere with the archers a little bit more, but... Yeah, you know what? Let's long rest. We will heal up. Let everyone else fight. And since we can't move anyway, it's not that important right now anyway. Now we have to burn 2 discarded cards. Okay. Sad thing is though, these archers in here, like, nobody can reach them. Like, the corpses can't reach them, otherwise it would have been nice. They could go in there, but... Okay, so healing, of course, here. And we have to burn another card. It's gonna be the heal card, we don't have time for that. I actually just wanna get in there, open the door, and see how strong that captain is for the retry, which will have to be next time I stream, I guess. I'm curious to see like how much of a rush you have to have, depending on how strong that guy is. So what can we do for movement here? We do double move that way. Now they're gonna create traps, but that's gonna be inside the thing, right? Yeah, that's pretty pointless. I mean, if you have jump, you can get in there, but I like those. There's, you know, instead of having the boots we have now, you can have the wing boots, so you can make your movement have jump like once, or you can refresh it as well. But if you're gonna have that one, then you need to have good movement cards to start off with, and yeah, that's sort of like a specialization, really, that you go for then. Now we have the boots as well, by the way, so we can get in there. Let's attack one of these. That's a miss. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Now we could open the door if we use... No, we would die if we go into... Oh, it's a stun trap. Interesting. It's not a damage trap. You don't see that, but just looking at them, you need to hover over, which is a bit weird. They should look different. I think in the board game there was like 3 different traps, whatever, and you had little cardboard tokens. They did look different. But maybe the stun trap are the same model, I don't know. I mean, here they can just do, they don't need to care about how the board game looks. They can do it so it looks good. So it's a bit weird that they don't have different... I think in the board game you took a little stun token and you put it on the trap to indicate that was a stun trap. I think that's how you did it. So I guess, good thing, a tip here for you playing, always at the start of a scenario, like you enter a room, you're doing tab to see, okay, there's a trap, you know, hover over it as well, see what it does. Because that could be important to know. We're gonna have to short rest, so this is gonna be the last turn of the brute. Only 2 cards left here. And same, oh well, no. Could get an extra turn with Mind Thief, I guess. But I want to scurry back so that I can get in there. So I'm gonna short rest, redraw. Because I really want to see what's in there. So I think this will work, right? Yeah, it does work. Go there. No attack, then move and heal. Now we
With
can
the
open.
guards' bodies in your wake, stirring and rising as the undead, you knock through the fortress door.
That's actually weird thematically, because they said that earlier as well in the story text, that when the guards die, we will get more undeads. Well, we're not getting any undeads when the guards died here. I don't know. Anyway.
Today we stand against the darkness. The captain of the guard bellows at you, surrounded by soldiers. To me, I will not let the city fall to this scum.
Okay, he has 22 health. This game is so hard. How are we supposed to handle that? And there's a treasure chest. Ooh, maybe we could get to that. That would be nice. Let's try for that. I think Mind Thief is gonna get killed now, though. Because he's gonna attack for 5. Oh, he missed! He missed. Okay. And you're not attacking anyone because you're not moving. Then you're taking a damage. Okay. Yeah, the brute is in trouble as well because this city guard here. Oh, he missed as well. Wow. Okay, we're getting lucky now with the... How is that possible, by the way? How can they miss twice in one activation? Shouldn't they all have the same... maybe it works differently in the computer game. Because they should have the same modifier deck, right? 2 damage there. Deciding thing. Because if the archer here hadn't hit for all that life that the Mind Thief has, then we didn't have to burn a card. Since we have to burn a card, the Mind Thief doesn't get any more turns. Otherwise we could have spent next time just going and taking the treasure chest. I guess we don't deserve it anyway, because that would be a bit like cheesy to just go and take the treasure chest and then lose. And just get the treasure anyway, right? So yeah, I don't know how to beat this scenario. Next time I stream, we're gonna have to figure something out. Basically just try to run the whole way, I think. Just save all the good cards and just do all the good cards on the captain of the guard here. I think that's like the only way to do this. Oh, you know what? We can skip the mind's weakness. We can discard this and short rest. So we can do this anyway. Okay. Let's do it then. And let's just fast forward here to see what's in the treasure chest. That healing doesn't matter. Chainmail. Okay, we can't see what it is right now. But that's good because the brute doesn't have an armor. But it's going to be bounded to the Mind Thief. They don't share. It's so weird, I think, in a co-op game in a sense, but especially when you play solo with multiple hands, that they are still separate characters in a way. I don't like that kind of semi-co-op style of that. Can we? I was wondering. Well, I wonder if we can like. Oh, there we go. There's a fast forward. Yeah, there we go. That's a good little button there. Because this doesn't matter. I don't want to abandon quest because then I don't think you get like the XP and the gold that you got and so forth. Long rest, burn, and turn, and that's it. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Even when we redo it. Okay, what did we get then? I want to look at that chainmail. That's interesting. It's interesting also. It ended up being a 2-hour stream anyway. I think 2 hours is okay for a stream. It's just that I need to go to bed. Okay, what is this then? So, chainmail. On the next 3 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain shield 1. Oh yeah. But then it's adds a -1 card. No, that's 3 -1 cards, right? Yeah, 3 -1 cards. I don't think it's worth it. Just shield 1. And we already have the leather armor. So I think we're just gonna sell that. I don't see us using it. I wish we maybe no. I don't even want to give it to the. I don't like that one. I mean, the brute could have one of those, and then the brute could have the passive perk that says that ignore specific negative effects from items. So that way he could do that, have that, and still not have to have those extra -1 cards. But the Mind Thief doesn't have that ability, so... Alright, well, you know what? I am gonna end the stream. I'm gonna head to bed. Sorry for a little bit low energy level in this stream, but it is what it is. I did want to stream here because I did promise it last night that I was gonna stream today as well. Now I will say that I will be back on Thursday or Friday. I'm not gonna promise because, again, those people are working on my house. Depending on how long they need and how tired I'm going to be, we'll see. Hopefully Thursday, otherwise it's Friday evening. So thank you so much to everyone who's been watching. You know, if you did enjoy the video, if you enjoy these streams and these videos that we create, push the thumbs up button down there, the like button, and subscribe to the channel as well. And have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.